Welcome back. Live from Vienna, you're watching the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show. Every time they call you on the phone because you're not just feeling broken, but you get even older. The sunlight shines, the shine that makes you wake up in the morning. You blue shirts before the coffee's even older. I guess that I rely on you as you rely on me. Running around this time, checking the feeling in the sounds. Running around this time, running around this time, running around this time, checking the feeling in the sounds. Running around this time, running around this time. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we're doing it again. I find myself situated in the 10th district of Vienna, Austria. A boy from Massachusetts in the Blackie Fitzpatrick Library Studios. Welcome back to my show. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Wake up the neighbors. Okay, this is how we do it now. It is now 0031 here in the Central European time zone. Happy Friday morning to everybody. Situated. Look, in England, it's still Thursday. Hello, all my friends from Central European time zone, or whether it's Eastern European time zone, or whether it's Indian time zone, or India, or whether it's all the way over to Pacific time zone, back to Eastern time zone, everything stuck in the middle. Today's show is called Mayflower. Don't ask, don't tell. The Blackie Fitzpatrick Show is about acceptance. You're allowed to ask. You're allowed to tell. PG-13, first start. And just be cool. This is called my startup. I haven't been on for days. Oh, no. I've had to actually succumb to joining other people's chats. You're watching the King of Lo-Fi. But I'm only allowed to play music that I wrote or co-wrote or whatever. The list goes on and on and on and on. All these rules and regulations. That's the way it is. Kate, cheers from Vienna. Oh, nice ice cold beer out of a fancy pint glass from Eastern Europe. But there's a couple of things I want to get right from the beginning. I got to say this because it's been on my mind for a handful of days. The show is about nothing. No, I also do shows on Facebook. They're also about nothing. That's not true. Some of my Facebook shows are pretty cool, actually. But nobody likes Facebook on my YouTube. People. Once again, I'm looking at a picture of an eighth note, so don't try to chat to me. I will post produce it tomorrow. This is going to be a 1 hour show on the dot. No, I get this great idea, and we'll see if I can, what did I say? Bring it to fruition. I didn't use those words. I've been listening to too many lawyers recently. Lawyers are funny. They're always trying to trip up the other lawyer. That was as bad as a relationship.
I caught you. No, I caught you. Hold on a second. Let me talk to my lawyers. Lawyers have lawyers. That's the funny thing. Psychiatrists have psychiatrists. No, hold on a second. Psychiatrists have psychologists, and psychologists have psychiatrists. Musicians have music teachers who have to go to other music teachers. It's all about learning. It's about sharing. It's about giving for a decent price. No show it's free of charge until YouTube makes me pay for it, and then I'm killing it. Upgrade to YouTube Pro. For only $9.99 a month. Sounds like a cheap price. Upgrade to Hotmail Pro for only $9.99 a month. Mayflower. That was part of my startup. This is usually where I like drink a bunch of beer. I don't turn the chat on. I just like turn into a lucid being. Who knows? Maybe I'll say something brilliant. Who knows? Maybe nobody's here. I don't know. I'll turn the chat on at 45. There's now 0037 here in Vienna, Austria. I hope everybody's having a good day, though. Oh, man. Or good evening or good morning. I know I'm in a good mood because I'm doing a show that allows, what is it, endorphins or endorphins or, look, maybe it's the beer talking. Why am I in a good mood? I ate a lot. What? Okay, this is my startup. What did I do today? The obvious. I was woken up by a walrus. At 12:30 in the afternoon, she was like, "Time to wake up, honey." And I was like, luckily I just finished my last nightmare. So it was really quite nice. That's a true story, actually. I was rolling around. She always knows when she sees me rolling around, it means I finished a dream. In this case, it was a nightmare. My sister was cutting bread the wrong way and making my floor messy. And I know I had that dream, so I actually was caught up. No, I had a good 9 hours sleep last night. So, yeah, I like 9 hours of sleep. So do my lungs and my liver. Or is it kidney? Who cares? No, so I haven't been on for a long time. So my startup it's so hard to do a Thursday show. What have I been doing? I've been spending some time with my daughter, with my mother. That's always fun. I had some students. That's always fun. I got a rehearsal tomorrow. That's something to look forward to. Just some shopping, normal, acquiring beverages. Went to the drugstore twice. That was fun. No, the doctor twice and drugstore once. No, I went to both twice. I got hooked up on Baldrian. What else did I do? What said I went to the tobacconist? That should get me through the weekend. Look, these suckers are huge. I shouldn't show you the pictures because it's disgusting. This is what they do in Europe. They try to make people not smoke. Did I say eat smoke? You know what I mean. Smoke, eat. Mayflower. And so this is a lot of tobacco. 500 grams. That's a lot. It makes smoking for me relatively cheap. Here's my rolling paper. Here's my filter paper. It's Isabella's old cigarette package with another disgusting picture on it. I tell you, the EU, disgusting. They're starting to make me think I shouldn't smoke. I'm so easily brainwashed. What else did I do? Isabella and I did some cooking the other day. That was fun. We had a cooking party. At the end of it, she was like, "We should have went live," and I was like, "I don't care." Today I was eating Indian food. Oh, that's the type of thing we like. Clink. Cheers from Vienna. How rude of me. I think that's about it. I talked to Ben Arson a little bit. Communicated with Philip. These are two groups I play with. Hi, guys, if you're watching. Everybody, it's normal spring weather. Sometimes it's in the sun. The sun is getting warmer, which is great. When you walk around in the sun, lovely. When it starts to rain, it's windy. Disgusting. But I got bigger fish to fry. I'm not going to let anything like that bother me. Okay, I got it. What do I got to do here? I have to get these things set up. I thought about. Hold on a second. I haven't done this one for a while, actually. Maybe it's time to do this one. You're watching The King of Lo-Fi, Black Keith Fitzpatrick. I'm going to play the original version of A Mosquito Bit Lydia. But I think I wanted to turn it up a little bit louder. Oh, that tells me it's louder. This is a song that I wrote not too recently. Mr. Ben Arson is singing, and it's called A Mosquito Bit Lydia. You're watching the Black Keith Fitzpatrick show, The King of Lo-Fi. Hold on a second. I forgot. I love it when I make mistakes like this. And mistakes love it when I do it, because otherwise it would not be labeled as a mistake. Take two. Check it out.
Sunlight goes down every day. That's when Lydia starts to play. She has a lot of ways to hide. Someone will help her to decide. The dance is on, she's having this parade. Music's playing, problems start to fade. Why can't this night ever end? Seems like she could really use a friend. Lydia says it's alright. Lydia says tonight's the night. She will never back down. It's too late. Lydia says it's alright. Lydia says tonight's the night. She will never back down. It's too late. It's too late. Trash out, the room begins to spin. Looks like tonight she cannot win. Rolling eyes, she flies and almost dies. Realize that now begin to cry. Lydia says it's alright. Lydia says tonight's the night. She will never back down. It's too late. Going home is not the end. Sometimes we all gotta take a stand. Stuck in the middle, we never see the plan. Maybe it's as it's alright. Maybe it's as it's not so nice. She will never back down. It's too late. It's alright. Maybe it's as it's not so nice. She will never back down. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
You're watching the Back to Patrick Show, the king of lo-fi. That was Mr. Ben Arthur with a song called A Mosquito Bit Lydia. Just on the chat. And we got Karen Blue in the house. Jamie's here. And Anna. Hey, Anna. Look. Happy Thursday to everybody, or happy Friday morning to everybody. Yeah, I heard about that, Anna. God bless. You know how I feel about things like that. There's nothing wrong with heaven. Anna is my piano and trumpet player with the group Weinhara. We work together with Philip. Hello to all my larkers. You guys are great. Most of them are my oh, he says he's joking or something like that. Hey, John. My girlfriend. Sorry, I believe in heaven. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. And I'll go back to heaven again. No. Honest, look, I wrenched her already. If anybody's a wrencher, back off. But anybody who's not a wrench, please feel free to join the chat. Indiana Jones, my head mod, she'll check you out, and she'll talk to me before she makes any executive decision. Or she might use her executive privilege. The show's not political. I don't vote. The show's not religious. I'm a Christian. And press thumbs up before you leave. Anna, if you don't mind sharing, how old was he? Oh, he's going to heaven. Girlfriend, he's going to heaven. 100% sure. 91 is a good age. 91. Anna, if you and me make it to 91, give me a break. 91 is a good age. Today's show is called Mayflower. And yes, the title means nothing. Now, Anna, I missed you. And I hope you're feeling better. I know that Philip wrote to me and he says you're a little sick and stuff. And I'm like, oh, no. And you're not on Facebook anymore. So I'm glad you contacted me here because I don't know how to communicate with you. I don't have a phone. So 91's a great age. That's just the way it works. And it's a great age. It's a really great age. I'm going to say cheers to Anna's grandfather. Clink. Everybody say cheers to Anna's grandfather. You still got a fever. That sucks. Well, I'm glad you're not coming to rehearsal tomorrow because you would make me sick. I hope I make you smile at least once. I just want a good girl. I've been working with her for over a year now. And very, very talented piano player and trumpet player and very good at improvising. And always puts a smile to my face and to Philip's face and to the audience's faces when we perform live. And I'm looking forward to the next rehearsal. Get well, girlfriend. Okay, just take it easy. No work. Just take it easy. Do what you got to do. You know, I don't have, girlfriend, you're 24. I don't have to tell you how to take care of yourself. Zinc. But when you get a fever, that's where you got to watch out. Fever. I wish I could play real music. I would play like Saturday Night Fever music and night fever. No, Joan, correct. No, I was one of the good girls. She really is one of the good girls, except when I don't like her. I'm looking forward to it. We'll get some rehearsals in next week. No, JB agrees. 91 is fantastic. It's amazing. And look, take your time to mourn and all that stuff, and being sick at the same time. That's a double whammy. You don't need to listen to me and Philip try to make you happy. So just be yourself. Do whatever Austrian people tell you to do to get healthy. It's probably something like drink tea or something. I don't know. Or maybe put a bunch of ice cubes into, no, that's what they did in the old days, right? Put a bunch of ice cubes into a bathtub and then sit in there to lower the temperature. Drink tea and yodel. Anna gets the laugh of the night. In 9 minutes, I'm going to open up the chat. I'm going to try to get 3 people to come on here. I have a small intimate crowd here tonight, but you guys are great. And a lot of people are going to watch the show tomorrow or after I'm dead. This is being digitally recorded for your pleasure. And as long as I don't play Michael Jackson, it'll stay on YouTube and all that stuff until I'm rich and I have to pay YouTube money to play music. So I get to torture you guys with all of the music, and everybody's hearing the same songs. That's why I'm bringing my show onto the road, and I'm doing that in the summer. It's going to be no music, just me talking. I'm going to turn it into a combination of Rush Limbaugh and Anthony Bourdain. It's going to be hilarious, or not. At the end of the day, I don't care. I'll write a book about it and get famous, or not. Once again, hello to my lurkers. You guys, usually my ex-wife, you guys are the best. It's tea made with wing of bat and eye of toads. Disgusting, but probably works. Look, I'm not a judge. Drink tea and yodel. I have to read that one twice. It's so funny. Oh man, look, it's officially now 9 o'clock here. This show is sophisticated. Okay, please don't get me wrong. You're watching me from the Black Fitzpatrick Library Studios. I come prepared. Please enjoy your own tea of bat wing toad eye junk. I'm going to enjoy some French wine. It's very expensive, $2.99 at my local grocery store. Oh, the sound of tiny little bubbles. Grand Duval, almost the cheapest wine you can buy in Vienna at the store. But the Black Fitzpatrick show is always about sophistication. Except when I'm being silly. Oh, the bouquet. Oh, that's right, my nose is stuffed. Maybe I'm getting honest fever. Well, today was in the middle 60s here in Vienna. With a light wind. It wasn't so bad, actually. I tried to find sunny spots when I was walking around town buying drugs. I mean, with a prescription drugs, the good ones. Now, Isabella said, Blakey, can you please go to the doctor? Because she was at work right now. I says, babes, you know me. I get all the time in the world. And for you, I'll do just about everything. But I can't do that. Sorry for any Meatloaf fans if I bothered them with that joke. Okay, cheers from Vienna. Maybe I should have let that breathe for a little bit. That's perfect. Okay, 5 minutes. I'm going to open up Google Hangouts. I'm going to open up. Hold on. I need to get my Got so many devices here now. I'm turning into Dean Dean the dancing machine. I'm gonna open up my messenger. So if anybody wants to come on my show, sometimes people say no. That's okay. I'll just ramble and play more music. It is now 0055. So I got that open. Ben is getting evicted from his apartment tomorrow. Oh, no. He got advance notice. I don't know where he's going, or him and his girlfriend, but I guess they'll figure it out. Hey. You're watching the Black Fish Back Show, the king of lo-fi. Hello, lurkers. Press thumbs up before you leave. Show some common decency, at least. Or not. I don't really care. Time to you. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, now I'm going to open up my Google Hangouts. Once again, I'm reminded to new people. I see my numbers going up and down and up and down. I don't really trust YouTube anyway. I'm going to watch the show tomorrow. It's going to say like whatever, 57.3 people watched me. Give me a break for 7.4 minutes. Look, I'm not new to this stuff. I've been around town. I'm over 50. If I can live 40 more years, 41 more years, that's pretty good. I wouldn't believe it. No, I think I'm going to live for a little bit longer. Okay, looks like JB's on. JB, I think I'm gonna call you up for my first guest. Yeah, JB, your show up is green. I'm gonna put you on, JB. PG-13, which I know for JB, you know how to do it. My mom could be watching. My daughter could be watching. Okay, and Anna, you're not Kichi. No, you're super cool girlfriend. Look, I played music with you for over a year. Trust me, if you were a loser, I would. I'm Kapellmeister. I would have kicked you out. We had that conversation in private. No, I always believe in you. She's laughing. Good. Look. I mean, giggle. When it's small LOL, that means a giggle. Like I'm old. I'm learning about all these things and stuff and stuffs and things and actually I haven't learned anything. No, I have. LOL means laugh out loud. Press thumbs up before you leave. Stop making me turn into Don Rickles. I don't like that side of my personality. Look. I wish that Kangy Kang was here. Right? I know he's probably like, look, Kangy Kang, yeah, he could be having like, look, he could be doing anything. But last Thursday, I had a bust out show. It was amazing. Whenever I get over 10, I sing Sinatra. Look, my doctor, Vinny Babas, he's like, it's healthy for your lungs. He says, but if you don't get 10, he says, just talk like super crazy glue. And then you'll be fine too. And I'm like, oh, good. I just got off a phone conversation, on Messenger with my mom. And we were talking for like, I don't know, hour and a half or something. My lungs are like on fire. Press thumbs up before you leave. Joan, yeah, you know me pretty well. Look, the show is about optimism. I was talking about this earlier with my mom, actually. When I was younger, I used to like to play darts and stuff. My mom's doing great, Joan. Thanks. I used to play darts, and but there's an expression which I love, which is a shot in the dark. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think I ever played darts in the dark. Number one, it's kind of dangerous. It might be illegal in certain counties. But you're telling me there's a chance. Okay, it is now 0100. I'm going to call up JB, see if we can get a connection going here. Turn your camera off and all the other jive. We'll see how it works. It's up to the internet. It's up to the satellites. It's up to everything. You were live on the Black Fitzpatrick Show. Looks like we have JB outside of Boston and outside of the house. JB, you have the floor. If you can hear me.
Thank God I'm outside of the house.
No,
so something interesting just happened, and I think it involves someone in this very chat room. There was a cat that was obviously cracked out on some type of cat supplement. It parachuted into my house.
JB, turn off your camera. Let's just do telephone. Turn off your camera.
Socks.
It's breaking up.
Told me to go screw myself. And then blew up everybody.
JB, turn off your camera. Let's just do telephone talk.
Yeah.
It's breaking up.
Any better?
Yeah, now loud and clear. Repeat what you just said because you sounded like a robot on Quaaludes.
Cameras off. Cameras.
Good.
Off.
Okay, take two.
All right. Wait, maybe there's some lag time. No, so what I said is, and I suspect someone in this chat is involved. There was just a cat that parachuted into my room, and it was obviously on some type of cat medicinal herbal substance. It ate two of my socks, climbed down the window like the demon, and ran away at 81 miles an hour. I don't know if Joan's cat is implicated, but let's just say it was Joan's cat.
It could be Joan is suspect. She's the cat lady, right? But Anna also has a cat, so we got two cat girls in the chat here right now. So I don't know. They're both suspect.
Whoa! How did I never know that? After you and the walrus have a cat?
No. Anna has a cat. And
okay.
And
cool.
Joan has like a kabillion cats. So both of them are suspect.
Yeah, my family has two cats, a rabbit, and my mom talks to the rabbit every day. We have a dog that's on its way out, and if my python didn't get the worms, we'd have a python too. But yeah, big animal people here.
Mike Gonzalez is coming in the chat right now, and he says cats are evil. No, I love cats. I'm a cat person. I think we talked about cats and stuff before. I'm not a dog person. It's too much work. But I grew up with cats. I love cats like crazy glue. But I don't like saying bye-bye to them.
You mean bye-bye forever or like bye-bye going to work?
Both.
Yeah. I know. I get it. Yeah. Yeah, our dog is 19 and he does in human years, and he doesn't look a day over 180 in dog years.
That's a good set.
It's bad. Yeah. He's all blind and shit. Like
that was your first slip up, but that's PG-13.
I mean,
say Scheisse. Say Scheisse.
Okay. He's all blind and stuff, and he doesn't know what's going. He's like, if you go. A lot of us have had the privilege to know grandparents that get really, really old. I know someone in the Anna is going through this.
Yeah.
All of mine ended with things like dementia. It's really weird when you go to see your, grandmother or grandfather, and they don't know who you are, but they also don't know who their children are, which were my parents. It's
as you know, and everybody in my chat knows. My dad is going through that problem as well. And it's getting old is fun. But JB, you had a birthday the other day. How old are you?
I turned 35 this previous Saturday. Yeah,
awesome.
35.
Awesome. What are your plans for this year? Look, this is the way we roll. I want to hear your 5-year plan.
I don't, at this point, have a 5-year plan. But I have a 6-month plan. It's turn this job into a long-term career. Learn all the skills. Point number 2 would be get back out on my own. I love my family, but I'm 35. I've been living on my own since 19. So I'm not. Although we had a dust up at the beginning, I drank a bottle of vodka and got into it with my dad about him being a Democrat, and I was a total. It's so hard for me to be PG-13. I was a total jerk. I was definitely in the wrong because I was blasted.
Yeah.
So, but that wouldn't be a problem if I still had my own place. It would be like whatever. Number 3 is I want you to take over my number 3 question, which is however much you think Ben would be comfortable sharing about that E word that you just said. I just said that really caught me off guard. Number 4, the job is going well, but today, instead of 10 to 3:30, which are my hours, I did 9:30 to 6:30 because we are slammed.
Uh-huh.
And number 7, I feel pretty good about it because there's the only thing more exhausting than a hard day's work is at least for me, in my opinion, is a long time being unemployed. That I aged more by being unemployed than I ever would have if I worked 18 hours a day for 8 years. Does that make any sense?
Well, for me, when I'm unemployed, I actually feel like I get younger.
Yeah, no, I felt like I got older because
That's okay.
I have such an I have such an ego. It's like I want to be doing something, but and about the car and all problems.
No.
Yeah, so just hard.
JB, for me as a singer-songwriter, I always feel like I'm doing something. I'm always like whenever I can sit on a toilet and write a song.
Sure. No, I fully understand. I write music in my head as well. I just don't have enough money to get the equipment I needed. Did you ever hear the story about how all my gear was stolen after one show?
No, but I've heard stories like that before from other musicians. Like, tell us your story live on my show.
Sure. All right. Well, I'm going to get mad, and this is going to be really hard for me to be PG-13.
Yeah, have fun with it. My mom's watching, okay?
I know. I understand. I'm just saying, So, all right, I'll be good. But basically, I had a Fender Sunburst Custom American Stratocaster. And I had a Telly it was gorgeous. And I had a Telly as a backup. I had a nice, it wasn't it was the black one with the white pickups. It wasn't the Bruce Springsteen one. But so I had that as a backup. I had a custom pedal board that my dad actually made out of wood. I painted it, but he made it. And so I had my Metal Zone, I had my chromatic tuner, I had flange, I had phaser, I had all kinds. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 12 pedals on it, 6x6. And all of this is for the rest of the audience who isn't a musician. I apologize, but they were all connected with those mini gold-plated monster cables, which are $25 a piece. And all my guitar cables were also monster cables, gold-plated. And I had a crate, 4x12, cab, and I had a Marshall JCM 2000 head on it. So what are we talking there? $8,000, $9,000 at least, something like that.
Maybe touching 10 with the custom thing that your dad made. Yeah.
Yep. And I always because I was working the next day, and most people weren't, or they were just in college. It didn't matter. I always drove separately with my gear to the shows because it's like, all right, I'd love to watch these other bands, but whatever, I got to get to bed. So after I set, I'd be gracious. I'd watch like 30 minutes of the next band, maybe an hour, and then I'd take off unless we were closing, in which case sleep is not a thing that's happening anyway. But anyway,
correct.
So what ended up happening is, we loaded all our gear. I go, guys, just this one time, throw my gear into the big gear truck. I'm beat. I have to be up at 5:30. I can't do this. And they're all like, yeah, it's fine. So everyone loaded all the gear because they stay there the whole night. They're all tired. And the next day they go to unpack all the gear, and they go, well, where's Jay's stuff? Because our drummer, in his basement, we had our practice space. And they're like, oh, he must have taken it and